Hello viewership, today's venture into anime land is a doozy. A lot of people have already touched this show, but I would like to give it a whack myself. So here I go! The story. Neon Genesis Evangelion, or better known in Japan as Neon Genesis Evangelion, is a futuristic slice-of-life doomsday anime taking place in the year 2015. Excuse me? I must retract my statement. This is an anime currently happening today that was created in 1995, depicting the event of when angels, superhuge man-killing organisms from outer space, arrive on Earth to end us all. And they're opposed by special 14-year-old children that can pilot really big biological mechs called Evas, which are made out of angel parts since only angels can harm angels. Human weapons have proven shitty. That's kind of basically the idea of the show. We're trying to stop the angels. Meet the mains. Shinji Ikari is our main protagonist, wimpy crybaby, mentally disturbed boy. He is the son of the man running the super secret agency called Nerve, which nets him the ability to use an Eva because of shady shit his father did in the past. He is not the only pilot, however. Asuka Langley Soryu. She's the series tsundere. She thinks she's hot stuff when it comes to piloting an Eva, and she comes from Germany, where she lost her mother at a young age due to her mom killing herself for some reason. Nobody knows and nobody cares, so let's stop talking about it. On to Rei Ayanami! This character is quite interesting. She's emotionless and is the focal point of Shinji's primal wants as a little boy. As an aspiring man. Little does he know, she is already closer to him than he could possibly imagine. Being a clone of his mother, and, well, one of countless other Rei clones, let's just call her a disposable girlfriend they aren't gonna run out of anytime soon. And she's like the best Eva pilot ever. And she's like the trigger for ending the war. She's very important for something that there's so much of. Okay? Gendo Ikari. This man is the man that you watch the series for. He is a dick. He doesn't care if a million people blow up with an angel as collateral damage. All he wants to do is win and fuck his dead wife again. AKA Rei, not that he's ever done anything to any of the clones, to my knowledge, since he sees his dead wife's ghost as frequently as he goes to sleep. He's kind of disturbed, but in a good way. And lastly, Misato Katsuragi. She is the caretaker of Shinji, because Gendo won't be a father and take care of him on his own. So she takes him to her apartment, where she's constantly drinking and getting drunk as a result, and keeping little Shinji out of trouble, even though trouble finds him at every corner. She also has a pet penguin. Not a lot of anime chicks have pet penguins. Isn't that interesting? She named it Pen Pen. Probably after a pen she lost while going to middle school. I don't know how far she actually went with school, but it must have been at least that far. Ooh, pretty colors. What can I say about the art direction of Evangelion? Well, for its time it was eye-catching, till the last episode where hell broke loose and they ran out of budget. The explosions and devastating attacks the angels were able to do made it look nice. Not to mention, all the ecchi scenes. They were clones, lots of naked clones. Oh, my ears, they bleed. Evangelion is a nice host. I recommend you listen through it on YouTube if you get the chance. preferably the opening song, A Cruel Angel Thesis by Yoko Takahashi. And the one at the end of Evangelion, it's not exactly from the series that I'm talking about, but I like this song. It's called Calm Susur Todd. The song is performed by Ariane, backed by a piano, pipe organ, and various string arrangements by Shiro Sagisu, if I'm saying that correctly. The original lyrics were by Hideaki Anno, which were later adapted to English by Mike Wyzgowski. Say that 10 times fast. My personal take. This series was a mind-frying experience. Even if you catch it from the beginning, a lot of effed up things happen that a 14-year-old probably shouldn't be experiencing. Like Asuka having her Ava's head impaled by a huge-ass javelin, and the pain registering into her face. From the pain that the Ava was having, it was screaming, she was screaming and ripping her face off. Ow. And then all the sexual tension building up in poor Shinji. You know that one scene where he's like creaming all over? That's too much spoiler, I can't even say that. So let's just say Misato kissed him, and she's older, he's 14! And Asuka kissed him, but that was kind of her taunting. And Radill, she mounted him. But I think that was a movie too. Why? Did anything happen in the first season? It's been a couple of years now, so forgive me if I was just talking about things that happened in the movies. But that's what stood out for me. In conclusion, Evangelion is to anime what Lost was to daytime television. A complicated story with young people being driven to the edge of their sanity by larger-than-life problems. It keeps you guessing, and although it took a decade to continue from the initial season, it still holds up well today. So my rating for this psychedelic adventure into the human condition is